Didn't think there'd be many objections.
Nope.
There'd only be two.
It only takes one.
Okay.
Yeah, that is not a me problem at 8 o'clock at night.
Okay.
It's been dealing with some emergency, non-emergencies at work. And I have been empowered to say that's not me at 8 o'clock at night or 1 in the morning or whenever the fuck it is they decide that they need me right now. If it's not shutting shit down on the production floor, it can wait until tomorrow.
Drawing lines, are you?
I'm not. My
job description is?
No, I'm just gonna say my boss is drawing lines. But that's about all I want to say on air.
No, that's cool. I forgot we were taping.
No, it's one of those things like it's just a weird work situation right now. So,
Yeah, I took today off, so my week is totally gonna feel weird. Having a day off in the middle of the week is just strange. It fucks up the rhythm. But
so it's a Wednesday. There are 3 of the 2 fools here.
So that's almost all 4 of both of them.
Yes.
We math hard, motherfuckers.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
If we actually had lots of listeners, that's the kind of bullshit that should go on a t-shirt.
Absolutely.
I mean, we've got
if we actually had lots of listeners, that'd be the kind of bullshit that make it so we only had a few.
Maybe. Who cares though? Fuck them.
I don't know. Yeah. That seems like the kind of folksy charm that would keep people around.
Maybe.
Sure. But it's so infrequent and far between that you really have to make effort to make folksy happen a little bit.
Listen, man, I'm at a point in my life where this is the effort I've got left.
Yeah. My effort is displayed on a weekly basis, and it is met with appropriate response.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to earn it either way. So.
Quick question for the
like I said, I think I have a banger this week.
Good. I look forward to it. I enjoy what you shared.
Question.
I had a quick question for the 2 of you.
Yeah.
Did I talk about the movie Borderline last week?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so. I thought we watched that Thursday night, but I couldn't remember when. So I watched this movie. It is one of the most batshit insane movies I have seen in a long time. And I say that in a good way. So Borderland stars Samara Weaving, who I'm assuming you two know who she is. Okay.
The name doesn't sound familiar, but I'm sure.
Did you watch the movie Ready or Not? Newlyweds at the groom's family's home, and they have to play a game?
No.
She's been in other things.
She's been in other things, but you need to watch Ready or Not. Okay, Ready or Not is an amazing movie as well. So in this, she plays a pop star and a young man by the name of Ray Nicholson, who was in Novocaine and Smile 2 and The Benchwarmers. He's been in a bunch of stuff. He plays a obsessed fan. And this is the story about the night that he comes to her house to marry her.
Thriller comedy.
Yes. So I like Samara Weaving. I do. I think she had a perfectly fine performance in this movie. Ray Nicholson steals every scene that man is in. He is unbelievable. The movie only gets a 5.5 on IMDb. And I just had I see that and I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, why are you dumb? This movie is way better than a 5.5 rating. Part of me is like, did they just not get it?
I have some other things that she's been in, Ray. She's the other things that you might have seen.
I googled her.
Okay.
She doesn't look familiar. I don't know that I know anything else she's done. Just doesn't seem. Doesn't. I'm not trying to discredit her popularity. It just doesn't seem.
Ready or Not was really the movie where I was like, oh, she's a really good actress in this genre. Like, I think she's great. But Ready or Not, but Borderline, Jesus. Ray Nicholson, unbelievable performance. Truly enjoyed every minute that he's in the film. The guy who plays her bodyguard, Eric Dane. He looks familiar, but it was one of those things like, yeah, I'm sure he's been that guy in a bunch of movies. But yes, Borderline, I would give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Pretty easily.
Did you go see Send Help?
We did not get a chance to go see Send Help.
Right.
I am...
And because you didn't get a chance to see that, you obviously didn't get a chance to see Melania.
Oh, buddy.
I think the country's missing out. Not that I've seen it or intend to see it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a movie that I think we all just need to sit there in the theater and throw popcorn,
ask ourselves why.
Throw popcorn, talk out loud. It's a Mystery Science Theater live action opportunity.
I would agree with that.
Because there's not going to be anybody else there to bother.
That movie looked by every measurable standard, the Melania movie looks to be the dumpster fire that everybody thought it would be.
Well, she's the most do-nothing first lady in a century. I mean, every first lady, before her for the last, 100 years has had, causes, things they work for, things they do. She's like, just don't make me go to Washington. So why do we care?
I mean, I'm still trying to understand the cult of personality that is currently gripping the Republican Party. Like, I don't get it.
He's a blank check. That's all he is.
Yeah, but it's more than that.
All the horrible programs, all the things they don't ever want to pay for, he'll get rid of. He's a blank check. We'll get
I'm
our
not.
way.
I don't mean the Republican
Lose our
Party
soul.
as in the
Lose our
politicians.
soul, but we get our way.
I'm not talking about the politicians. I'm talking about like the Republican Party, the people. Like I don't understand.
They think the same thing. They are convinced, or they've been persuaded to believe that this is what you want. This is what's good for you. Take away these subsidies and take away these bailouts and protections and assistances for all the people that don't work as hard as you. Oh shit. It isn't for people that just sit around and do lazy. It is for you.
Right. I just like the more I look at all of it, the more I'm just absolutely dumbfounded.
Yeah.
Smart people that I know who are in other areas of their life, you would consider them to be a very smart human being. Just fucking fall into the same dumb shit predictably every time.
I think it was best illustrated in the statement why was like Democrats' view and Republicans' view of certain assistance programs.
Mm-hmm.
Like feed the hungry.
Mm-hmm.
The Democrats would gladly feed 100 people for fear that one really needed it.
Mm-hmm.
And the Democrats will let 100 people go hungry for fear that one of them didn't deserve the help.
I think you meant Republicans on the second one, but yes.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
they don't deserve the help.
Right. The biggest struggle I
think that's a little extreme, but I think it pretty much illustrates.
The biggest struggle I have right now is just seeing some of my friends who are what I would consider objectively smart humans, who I'm now realizing are not. And then on the other side of things, like thinking that they were objectively smart humans about these things, and thinking, oh well, they're liberal / progressive / whatever. So like they have an idea, right? And it turns out that they just regurgitate the dumb left talking points in the same way that Trump supporters regurgitate the right talking points.
Followers. All it is. People
it's just so fucking maddening. All right, I forgot about this.
Huh. I see Borderlands got like a huge update. They actually changed the Ultimate Vault Hunter levels that the drop rates actually improve the higher you are. And
you know how much
I know you don't care.
it.
No, I just
so,
keep seeing it because I watched mostly YouTube all weekend.
Yeah.
Because I'm just looking for something that'll talk for 30 minutes and
Right.
I can ignore it. But I did watch a few of those, or there was a bunch of shorts that kept popping up.
Right. Like, cool. I'm glad that this is a change you decided to make now.
Yeah. Now that you're begging for attention.
Right. Now that you have hemorrhaged so much of your player base that your 14-year-old game has as many Twitch viewers as your 4-month-old game, now you are trying to pull out the stops, and you're still not addressing the primary concerns that the community has. So cool.
Yeah. But yeah, they're making a bunch of changes that should have been day one.
Yep. And I think that's what is so just irritating about the whole thing for me.
Not hard calls. These are easy calls.
Yes. These are fucking
I'll make
easy
this level way harder, but not change any of the reward system.
Right.
Who cares?
Right. Like, why did it take 4 months of people playing your game and telling you there is zero incentive to play on a higher difficulty for you to finally be like, oh, hey guys, I think we have a problem. There's no reason for our players to play on a higher difficulty.
They can get they can see all the content and then get all the gear just as easy on one, and it's no weaker.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know. By the time I came into Borderlands 3, the Mayhem system was already in there, and it went through several changes, tweaks in the life of my playing it.
Yeah.
But I was pretty happy with the end result.
Yeah, Mayhem 2 was a great improvement on Mayhem 4. Well, the original Mayhem. I think
you had 2 through 10 with all the variables, all the modifiers. You want to play with pools of acid dropping, to add difficulty because you find that challenging, fun, whatever. Go for it. Here you go. Here's your number. If you just want bigger health bars and them to hit you a little harder, here's 11.
Yeah.
Which absolutely fine with. And hey, the stuff they drop is better. It's stronger.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's proportional to the difficulty.
Yeah.
Doesn't change your health bar, so it still is harder.
Right. And shields didn't scale with Mayhem.
That was cool.
Which I think was a very, like, at first I was like, man,
it's a good balancing actor.
Yes, at first I was like, man, I don't know if I like this, but then especially after they, in some ways broke, but in other ways balanced Moze, the shield and the health not changing was really a good balancing act, even when it forced me to explode myself all the time because damage scaling.
Yeah, you pretty much had to give up on Minesweeper for mobbing, right?
I mean, you could, but you better be using something that has range.
Yeah, you can't be firing shit that blows up in front of you.
Right.
I guess they did change a lot of the guns too. So some of those guns they really wanted you to use are now more powerful than the bod, which
Mhm.
makes me really scared.
Yeah.
Kind of want to go in and throw on a Dark Beast and see what it's like.
So when I played, I was still playing right after they buffed the Dark Beast.
Well, they buffed it again, so
Seriously, Jesus.
yeah.
Because
I had one in my inventory, and I ran around with it, and I'm like, yeah, this is good, but the bod is just easy mode.
so on my Harlow build, after the first buff to the Dark Beast, like a month and a half or so ago, it was a fantastic mobbing gun. Now, mine specifically was COV Mag Jacobs Ricochet.
Okay.
And that, to me, like, I don't know if I would want a Dark Beast that was anything else. Like, that was perfect for what I was doing.
Yeah, there's a lot of reloading in the base.
Yes. So, I thought the Dark Beast was a fantastic Harlow mobbing gun, because those fucking Jacobs ricochets on that thing were insane.
I only used the one I had when I had the vault card that required to kill 300 people with corrosive or something.
Sure.
That was the only time I really leaned on that one.
Yeah, I will come back to Borderlands to check it out when the balance of what I paid for has been released. Not before.
So all the things are out?
Yes, the entirety of Season Pass 1 is released. I'll go back.
Because that's when you enjoyed 3 the most, was once everything was there and they had everything dialed to where they wanted it, and the level cap was at max.
Well, level cap wasn't at max, but because
it was
Borderlands 3, Borderlands 3 had Season Pass 1 and 2. That's the other thing. I don't think there's a Season Pass 2 that's going to happen for Borderlands 4.
I'm okay with
I think that
it hasn't earned it.
God, no. I think they have royally screwed the pooch.
They could still fix it, though.
Okay, I will agree that they could still fix it. I will also say, I don't believe that they've learned the lessons they need to do that.
No. I mean, if you want to use another, I mean, if we use the other high profile, similar sort of a release, Cyberpunk is the easiest reference point.
How long did it take Cyberpunk to get their shit together?
Is it together?
Oh God, yes. It's real good now.
Yeah.
It's really good now.
Wasn't it a free download now?
It may have been.
I think I have it in my library. I mean, I've always not tried it because it was a machine destroyer, and there wasn't ever a guarantee you could get through it.
No, it is really good. The DLC that features Idris Elba is probably one of the best pieces of DLC just around. Well, I mean, it's
hard to beat Idris Elba.
It really is. I'm sorry, Sir Idris Elba.
Oh, what? Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, last summer.
Wow. Good on him. Love it.
Oof.
He's got that going for him now too.
Yeah.
Like he needed something else.
I like
Right.
him just because he's viable as a action. He's done drama that I've enjoyed, and that thing he did with John Cena was fucking hilarious. The president and the
state?
prime minister. Yes, that's it. That was great. I love that movie. It
He
was
has
so
he has a significant amount of range.
but it's so dumb, but was so much fun.
So, you're talking about Idris Elba made me think about my current man crush and the new trailer that he has out. Has anyone seen the trailer for the Michael Jackson biopic?
Can't say I have.
No.
Okay, so you know who Coleman Domingo is.
Absolutely.
Okay. Coleman Domingo plays Joe Jackson in the Michael Jackson biopic.
Oh.
Right. I am going to watch that movie just for that.
Wow. That's
I think Coleman Domingo is a beautiful human. I
gonna
am
have to do some
super
not beautiful
interested.
human things.
Yes, he's gonna. It is definitely going to push that range, but I think he can do it. I really do. I'm excited to see how it works out. He's truly going to be playing a monster. I am hopeful that this picture is going to tell a complete story and not try and shy away from any of the topics. Like, I'm not saying that they gotta be awful, but at least reference shit.
They at least gotta tell the real story.
Yes. And I get it. Some of the things that have come out after his passing are hard to talk about, hard to deal with. They're triggering topics. They're also right, wrong, or indifferent. They're also not verified topics. I mean, they're. While I will always say believe the victims, there was no chance for any, conversation about that. How much is true, I think, is a topic we'll never get an answer to. I just hope that they don't pretend that shit didn't happen in the movie.
Or try and glorify it like they did with like Dahmer. Make it sympathetic. And like, nope. This is a monstrous act. Let it be monstrous.
Yeah, I mean, he's gotta.
Don't make me sorry for him. Make me realize, yeah, this is still bad.
Yeah.
I just hope they don't go super woke with the casting and start gender flipping and race swapping characters.
What?
Me too.
That was such a wild statement that you delivered so deadpan.
Well, I've been sitting on it for a while. I was like, well, I'm going to let them go for a while, and then I'm just going to fucking derail it.
Jesus
well, you
Christ.
succeeded, sir. Yeah, that.
What the actual fuck, bro?
Can we have an example of where this both worked and failed?
Oh. Oh, man. Is he here yet? Damn it, he's not here yet. Okay.
Oh, Dylan would have jumped on that hardcore.
No, because I got a story, but I can't tell it until he's here.
Oh, okay.
Because he will appreciate. I think he will appreciate it most of all.
I mean, we could take a moment to remember a very wonderful human who did pass away in the last week.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of it.
Catherine O'Hara.
Yes, damn it. Yep. America's Mom.
Yeah. Like, yes, obviously she was Mrs. McAllister in Home Alone. To me, like, the first thing I always thought about when I thought about Catherine O'Hara was Beetlejuice. And then the second thing I always thought about was Schitt's Creek. And then Home Alone. But damn, talk about someone who just had a great career, who was universally loved by everybody they worked with.
It's no surprise the company
Yeah.
she kept. I mean, she was in the orbit of other beloved actors like John Candy.
Yep.
I
She
mean,
was,
yeah,
I
it's
think that
really
was
no
probably-
surprise. It's a pedigree that made her who she was and made the fans appreciate her.
It's funny
Yeah,
too because there's those little comedy circles, like that comedy circle. You don't hear anything bad about those people, about the people that were in that circle. You like those aren't ones that had any controversy. You're not hearing like huge John Candy controversy or
right.
You know,
and
have
when
you heard the
don't
shit Eugene Levy got up to? Like these are things. These are not
Right.
things people say.
or when you fail to hear about them, it is for something so selfless that you are like, okay, I'll wait. Like Rick Moranis.
Right.
Yeah.
He gave up a career. He was, as successful as, his genre
Anyone.
of acting, could be.
We all
and
know
he
the
walked
song.
away. What? Know the song?
Apparently Raymond has forgotten that song.
Okay. That's a 2D6 song, right?
Oh, okay.
Whatever happened to Rick Moranis?
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But our listeners probably don't know. But our listeners,
They should.
They should, yes. But no, I mean, I was really happy to hear in recent, I think, months that he has returned to acting.
Yes.
And has several projects in the works.
He is part of Spaceballs 2.
Yes, there.
I thought I saw that they had finished filming that.
I didn't hear that, but that wouldn't surprise me. They should, like, based on when they started, I would expect principal filming to be done.
Or they were either finished or I don't
Closing
know.
in on.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm super happy that Rick Moranis is coming out of retirement.
Mm-hmm.
It was so wild. Like, I knew that Catherine O'Hara and Eugene Levy had a long storied career together. But I did not realize that it went all the way back to Second City and and that comedy stuff until the John Candy documentary. And finding out that, Eugene Levy and
It's
John
embarrassing
Candy.
that we didn't notice because of so many
Right.
things so many places they crossed over in Hollywood.
Right. And then, finding out that, what John Candy did for the Home Alone movie to be there to get all that filming done in one day, like, holy shit.
Yeah, happy to do it. It was for
Right.
Yeah,
because it was for his friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like, goddamn,
Well, there's a John Candy, Eugene Levy crossover from Splash, where Eugene Levy is the guy obsessed with capturing the mermaid, and John Candy is Tom Hanks's brother. So yeah, I mean, all these times you've seen them in the same projects. It's the Adam Sandler circle. I mean,
yeah. And, it's one of those things like with the Adam Sandler circle, some people were like, well, that's really weird that he just keeps like bringing the same people to do this. And now like looking at,
he?
Right. Like these are all his friends. These are the people that he came up with. It's no different than the Second City group or, the SNL stuff.
Even people he didn't like Drew Barrymore. There is a deep, meaningful friendship between the two of them just because of projects they've done. And hey, this person, I like this person. I can work with this person. This person gets me. I get them. Bankable projects, are on the horizon because of this.
Yeah.
And now he's in the same. He's had a couple reoccurring leading ladies that either you didn't see coming or you did. I mean, Jennifer Aniston doesn't necessarily seem like a Adam Sandler matchup, but God, did they work?
Yeah. Yeah. I went back and watched Uncut Gems a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a couple things. That movie still causes me great anxiety.
Yeah. That's why I've watched it once.
But I will say that second time through watching it, I get and I understand the hype. I understand why.
That was his first dramatic role, right?
No.
Second.
What was this?
At least his second. Is it Punch?
Punch Drunk Love.
Yes, Punch Drunk Love. Yeah.
Which
forgot about that one.
Which was really good.
It really was. Punch Drunk Love came out around the same time that and about the same time, I mean within like 5 years of the serious movie that Jim Carrey did that wasn't the Truman Show.
Eternal Sunshine?
Yes, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Andy Kaufman thing.
No.
That's a different conversation altogether.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I it's really sad to hear about Catherine passing. Really hopeful that everybody's able to look and reflect on the career she had and realize she was a goddamn national treasure.
That we got on loan from another nation.
Yes, that we got on loan from another nation. America's mom, the Canuck.
Yeah.
Because when you say national treasure, you clearly mean Canada.
Yeah. Yeah, she's She was a proud Canadian.
There was like so many clips that showed up of her this past week, on Instagram, YouTube, whatever. And one of my favorites, I think, is she's like, it's only maybe within the last year or so. Somebody caught her at like an airport, and she's walking through and carrying her bags, and like, what's the role you're most proud of? And then she's like, being a mom. It's like, how can you ask this question? It's just like, yeah, that's they should play that one on loop. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I think D said fuck off.
Nah. So the Grammys were this weekend or last week, right?
Probably. I don't know.
That's what they say.
I keep seeing a bunch of clips of it, and it was pretty much just Ice Sucks night, right?
I mean, that's part of it, but I just I don't know. The Grammys doesn't feel like
It's
a music experience that wants to include me.
It's the back of the novel quotes. It's like somebody paid for this.
Yeah. Like I just none of the music that I give a shit about gets airtime for the awards. So why do I care? I mean, I get it, I am definitely not in the majority of music listeners and genre and whatnot, but if we can televise a Grammy for best spoken word, I think we can find time to at least put one or two rock and metal Grammys on the live show.
Well, I did like the fact that Bad Bunny got Album of the Year right before the Super Bowl, just to contend all the glorious right-wing hate he's going to have to endure.
I can't say for certain, because I don't listen to pop music. I don't listen to a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know it, but
I did listen to the album.
People like him.
Oh, I listened to the album because he's going to be performing on the halftime show. I'm going to be watching the Super Bowl. Might as well have an idea of what's going to be on.
Did you see that the right wing has their own alternate halftime show?
Yes, because the halftime show featuring the American performer is not American enough for them, so they want to have a Super Bowl halftime show performed by an American who's going to cosplay as a poor boy, but grew up in the fucking suburbs.
Yeah.
A very, very wealthy family.
Is that? I think that's maybe as much airplay as we should give to that bullshit.
Yes, I agree. Okay. Because
I am not familiar with Bad Bunny's musical work. I am, however, familiar with his work as a wrestler.
Okay. I did not know he. I'm assuming he's been on WWE.
Yeah, he had a couple very high profile matches, and he didn't do the usual celebrity step in, do a couple of like really safe protected moves,
Yeah.
go on your way. Like he came in, did some real athletic shit, had the respect of the locker room for his work ethic,
Nice.
and had every intention of coming back for more, as well.
Wow.
So
Okay. So I listened to his new album. For what he does, that genre, that space. Yeah, that was a great album. It's not my thing, but yeah, it was very solid. I am excited to see the halftime show because he is also just. I guess it makes sense that he would do something on WWE because he's a great performer.
well, that's right. He also acts.
Yeah, he was in Happy Gilmore too.
And Bullet Train.
Oh shit, he is Bullet Train.
Wait, where was he at in Bullet Train?
He's the wolf.
Yeah.
Oh
The-
fuck.
He's the groom.
Okay, yeah.
Wow. Fuck, I totally forgot.
I don't. That's become a Bullet Train has become much like Nobody, a movie that I can just turn on.
Sure.
It is quality. I love that flavor of Brad Pitt. The comedic kind of out of his element guy who just is trying to get it done. Although he was really great in the one with Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum, the Lost City or whatever it was.
Yes.
Where
Yes,
he
that
played
was a fun movie.
like the super Green Beret killer guy.
Yeah.
He was so awesome in that. I guess I'm just, especially the last dozen years or something, really became a Brad Pitt fan.
Well, it's because Brad Pitt decided that he was going to stop being pretentious.
And he's just going to have fun. He's just, I got enough money. I can just every
just
day
go have
could be a
some fun.
vacation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been meaning to bring this up. Tom Cruise. I was recently rewatching the Mission Impossible movies with the boy.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
They're just
Some of them are to effort decent. The first one's kind of the second are weird, but they get better.
The first one is a solid thriller.
It's okay.
The next couple are weird. The one with Philip Seymour Hoffman is just tonally all over the place, but is absolutely the darkest of the series, I think.
Absolutely, yeah. Just
because of Philip Seymour Hoffman being absolutely fantastic and like it's he clearly does not and did not belong in that role because he was so much better than that role deserved.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the whole franchise improved once Simon Pegg entered.
Yes. And then Simon Pegg started doing as many movies with Tom Cruise as he was doing with Nick Frost.
And the projects are better for it.
Yes. But the thing that ended up sticking out when we made it, like when we had worked our way all the way through, is that like him, dislike him, love him, hate him, whatever. He's been a passable action movie star for like 40 fucking years.
I guess, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
And the man's 60.
yeah. So the big reason that sticks out and stuck out, especially as we were watching those movies, is because it was always such a notorious thing that he insisted on doing as many of the stunts as he could.
Yeah.
Because I kept like pointing stuff out in the movies. Like
that's him hanging off the side of that plane.
Yeah, like in the one where he's hanging off the side of a plane, I was like, okay, so see where he's hanging off the side of a plane there? I was like, that's actually him. He insisted on doing that stunt himself. He's like, what? I was like, yep.
Because he's a madman couch jumper.
I was like, and he was in his 50s when he did that. But it was just watching all through those movies, just watching as he aged and just continues doing these stunts that I know he's doing, because I know that he does this, that he fights to do as much of them as he can. Like that's always been a big thing for him.
Well, I think in one of the Mission Impossibles, he's jumping from one rooftop to another, and they do the first take, and he lands, and he actually I think he breaks his ankle in the jump, and then finishes the scene with a broken ankle, and then they're like, okay, cut. Okay, can someone take me to the hospital, please?
That strikes
he's
me
earned the accolades
as well. And it just struck me as that's becoming a thing. Like it wasn't when we were little, really. Like back in the 80s when we were growing up, that's not what you had.
You have to get to a point where you're a certain you're going to earn this much money right or left, and it's worth the risk to let you be dumb on camera.
Like I remember when I was little, like the older actors who'd been acting for a long time, like that would have been like the tail end of John Wayne,
Charles Bronson,
yes,
Clint Eastwood,
right? Like those guys weren't going out and putting in. They are like they're coming back around and doing movies that are maybe a bit more exciting than you would expect from someone of their age, but they're not coming back and putting in,
Well, there was a whole series based on that fact. The Fall Guy was based on the fact that this star you love, he's only looks as great as he does because I take the blows. So it was a joke. So I guess for those who cared, it became a point of pride or a point of legitimacy that hey, I'm doing this myself.
I don't know.
Personally, when it comes to Tom Cruise, I really think he does decent sci-fi.
Yeah.
I loved Oblivion, even though it's not that popular or what. Minority Report's great. He does a lot of these weird kind of twerky sci-fi shows that are a good vignette.
Whether you call it Live, Die, Repeat or Edge of Tomorrow, I like that one.
That one is good too. It's a decent watch. Yeah.
Why would you call it Live, Die, Repeat?
Because that's what they renamed it for the home video release.
What?
I did not know that.
Yeah, they changed the name because there was a huge issue with branding being a massive concern on why nobody went and saw it in the theaters.
Huh.
So they
Sure.
so they gave it like a new tagline while it was in the theaters, and then the tagline kind of became the title for the home video release.
But doesn't okay? Am I remembering this wrong? But wouldn't calling the movie "Live, Die, Repeat" kind of spoil the movie?
No, I don't think that
But
spoils the movie. That really
that's
just kind of sets up what the movie's doing.
the movie is very upfront that that's an element of it, like that it's
Okay.
like
I must be misremembering that then.
It's the one with what's her name?
that's an alien
No,
invasion time loop.
Yeah, I know what movie you're talking about.
Okay.
I thought that
the
that
time
wasn't
loop was not a secret.
okay. I thought it was.
No.
Well, it was a secret to a lot of the people in the story. It was a theory of somebody that was proven correct,
Right.
and then became a vehicle to fight the bad guys. But
Okay.
like the generals and shit didn't know about it.
Okay.
And if they did find out about it, they tried to exploit it, which would ruin its potential.
Right.
So
Okay.
that's where that.
Then I was just misremembering that part of the plot.
Yeah.
I watched that movie exactly one time.
Yeah, Emily Blunt, Tom Cruise, and then her little kind of science consort came up with the theory and the plan to try to exploit it.
Yeah.
I dig that. That show, that movie reminds me of that one with Bernthal, not Bernthal, of the guy that played Crossbones. The kind of a video game one where he keeps dying and then he tries it again and he gets a little farther because he remembers what happens. God, it was on Netflix. I don't remember the name of it.
Boss Level?
That's it.
The one with Frank Grillo?
Yes.
Yes, Boss Level.
Frank Grillo, Mel Gibson?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one
was a good
it's very
flick.
reminiscent of that. But in more of a sci-fi approach rather than whatever Boss Level was doing.
The most disappointing part of that is that it was really well received when it came out, but it had been shelved for so long before it came out that there was never any hope that they were going to do a sequel.
That sucks. That sucks because he was a good bad guy and he's not coming back, and that would give him a reason to kind of repeat a character, which is, kind of your hero arc.
Well, and it created a fun take on the time loop as well. Like that's
I mean, Groundhog Day started it. Well, didn't start it. I'm sure it existed before that, but
It did. It did, but Groundhog Day, well, it wasn't the first. I would say it was objectively the first true success of that as a plot device.
Yeah, and it's both hilarious and heartwarming.
Yeah.
The repeated instances of him trying to save the homeless man really kind of burns into your memory when you watch that.
Well, I will take your word for that.
It's kind of gut-wrenching part of the story.
It's been a long time since I watched Groundhog Day.
Well, it was we just missed its yearly resurgence, so it always comes out end of January. It's on something streaming.
Oh, I'm sure it's still out there.
Oh yeah.
The boy had his first academic challenge meet yesterday.
Oh yeah?
Okay.
Like a quiz bowl thing?
Yeah, kinda. It was fourth grade. Did not know how many teams there were taking part in this one. There were 25 teams.
Wow.
His team finished 10th, and the other team from his school finished 5th.
Wow. Good for them.
Cool.
I think he's getting moved to the other team next time because she wants to stack it with all her top players.
I didn't realize that was the thing that they would do.
I mean,
I can't believe he did well at academic challenge, but doesn't know the Earth is flat.
And then the best part was just there's not like a ton that he knows from the various lists, but the stuff he knows is real fucking obscure.
Now, is there like a set list of knowledge, or is it
Yes.
anything possible?
They've got these massive packets of questions. So they've got all the questions, they've got all the answers.
So you could technically divide and conquer and just learn your section.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even if it's huge. Okay.
Yes. The ones that he does really well on are the math ones.
I imagine in fourth grade that would be a useful one to be.
It's so fucking crazy because he'll always be Captain Cake Penis, but then like he was scouted, but then he was scouted for the academic challenge team because he's the fucking math anchor.
Well, he was seeing how much shit he could fit in that drain.
And
oh fuck.
That was his version of a Tootsie Pop. How many stomps? 1,
Yep.
2, 3.
And then it's just like as it squirts up between the toes.
Oh god.
I forgot about this story. Shit. Why'd you have to remind me?
Well
You brought up Cake Penis. I don't know what else was like. That's the other story that comes up when we joke about this.
But,
Yeah.
But no, he was instrumental in his team finishing where they did, and it's like
Let's go.
I give him
job.
I give him lots of shit and frequently will say to the girls, just promise me he won't live on the street, but because some days he doesn't say the most intelligent things sometimes, and it scares me for his future.
What?
Yeah, I know. And so
You just got to remember, it's all new to him. So, yeah.
But it's just like it was like seeing him in this and seeing how he performed, and once the jitters were gone, which were about 3 minutes in.
Nice.
Like he had his shit locked in.
I feel like you're just setting up all these shit jokes.
Yeah. Let's see. What was okay. So there was a primates question. And it was talking about the primate with the shiny red butt, the shiny red bottom. and the one team got it wrong, which gave the other team the opportunity to steal. And when they took their opportunity to steal, the one kid who was calling out the answer for that team because they didn't know just shouted "butt monkey."
Jesus fucking Christ!
Oh man.
And it's you
If they
wouldn't
can call it a
necessarily.
sperm whale, why can't butt monkey work? Right?
You honestly wouldn't think that it would have had the effect that it did on the room, but the room erupted in laughter because it was such a serious moment, and this kid just like butt monkey, and so everybody fucking loses it. It was great. But yeah,
Good for that kid.
It was.
Did anyone get it right?
I mean, I'm just happy that it's still a funny joke because I feel like Butt Monkey was one of those things that was funny like 20 years ago and
right.
kind of fell off.
But when I was going through the packet with him the other night, because he was like, "Hey, will you go through the questions with me?" And we spent 90 minutes going through every question. There was one where I stopped and took a picture of it and dropped it in a family chat because it was talking about the dogs with stripes that feature in a movie with Cruella de Vil.
Stripes,
not spots.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And the answer was
Dalmatians.
The answer was Dalmatians, and I'm like, this is wrong.
Demonstrably wrong.
Maybe he should just say it with a French accent and go
the
Dalmatians.
So wrong.
Yeah, Jesus. Wow.
And then there were, I want to say there ended up being 2 that they tried to challenge, but the challenges got denied. But
like they didn't think that was the right answer?
They thought they should have gotten credit for an answer that they provided.
Was it like a partial answer, or was it like a completely separate but equal thing?
So the kid on Theo's team provided the answer in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
This is Trump's America, sir.
Yeah. Read the room.
Yeah.
So,
this is Trump's America, and it's apparently going to stay that way forever now. So,
hey, that's why there was at least one Jesus question. There was at least one religious question in every round.
Where do you find the Bible? Fiction section.
Like there was at least one. Oh, that was another thing. Like I'm going through and reading the questions, and Nicole's like, "Man," she's like, they really struggle to find people to read those. You should maybe think about reading those. That would be really cool. And then I got to a religious one, and it was like Judas betrayed Jesus on
Good Friday.
On what day? 2 days before Easter, Sunday, and but I did it super loud, and like the fair kind of advertising, and I'm like, and that's how I would do it if I was reading it in the room, honey. And I was like, and that's why I should not be the one to do this. I don't think other people will appreciate that.
I don't know, man. Maybe more than you would think.
Maybe.
I
think the the laughs would out some people.
There were a handful because each of the rooms were run by drastically different people. Like teenagers, just teenage, all across the spectrum of folks. It was different. So there was a different level of humor that came out in the various rooms. Like the one where it was just one guy by himself, like he had that motherfucker had dad jokes for days. Like he was ready to go. So it was a good time.
Good.
It's fun to see him excel academically.
I bet.
Well, let
What
him
did
know
you
uncles are
say?
proud.
Yes.
Encourage that shit.
And then there's
Bravo, Ray.
And then there's Mara, who is on pace to graduate with better grades than Kaya.
Wow.
That's
So she might get
that's
first.
saying something.
No. So the valedictorian, salutatorian, that doesn't get factored just off GPA anymore. It gets factored off of credit hours. So they have to, essentially, you have to do college courses if you want to even be in consideration.
And she's not doing those, I take it.
Because that affects your class rank, and Mara's not doing that. She's top 10%. But she had, between work and all the other social organizations she had going on, she didn't have time for college classes. That was not what she wanted to do.
Right. And I think that's fair.
Absolutely.
Is she talking about school? I mean, she have plans or anything?
She's gotten, I think grand total, we're looking at over 200 grand in total offers.
Wow.
Sweet.
How many places she applied to?
4 or 5.
Okay.
She's gotten in a couple of the schools that she's interested in, she's gotten pretty good offers from.
Good.
What's her first choice, or does she have one yet?
Xavier is one of her top choices.
Is she a
Some
mutant?
kids from the girls' class went there.
She's also looked at AU, because there's a significant portion of what she wants to do can be done there.
Sorry, what's AU?
Ashland.
Ashland University.
Ashland? Okay.
And there's a generational discount.
As Jeff
Is
is a
there?
graduate.
Because I'm an alumnus.
Several generations ago.
Not
Didn't
as
realize
far
that
as you
AU
think.
did that.
When Karen and her brother went there, they actually had an employee discount, and Karen's mom actually worked in the admissions office for a year or two, and they got like half tuition credit. So, that was back in, she graduated in the 1990, so that was a while ago, but I don't think they do that anymore. But
It's hard to price gouge the pores if you're giving them away to
you can't give it away.
Discount. Yeah.
But she's had some good offers from the places that she's been looking, so we're very proud of her for that.
What kind of field she's looking to go into? She know what she wants to
Psychology, something
major in?
psychology related.
Okay.
And she's sensitive enough and in tune enough that I think that's a fine direction for her.
I just don't recommend social work or teaching if you want to have a profitable life. My daughters are finding that out.
Hey, my daughter got her job at her. I guess you would call it like the venue that she wants to work at, or at least start working at to kind of get her foot in the door.
Mm-hmm.
She starts, I think, in 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks maybe. They're gonna finalize it all next week, I guess.
Oh, cool.
So, since she's still going to school, she'll just be in hospitality. But her goal is to, get her foot in the door first. Then,
She wants to perform.
No.
Oh, run it.
Yeah, she wants to sort of live performance-based engineering type of thing.
Okay.
That's her jam. So the place is called the Globe Iron. It's I don't want to call it new. It's new-ish in the flats, meaning it wasn't there when I was a young man.
So you didn't perform there?
No, I did not. The other place that she was hoping, if she didn't get this place, that she was hoping to apply to, I had played at. So, but that feels like such a fucking long time ago that I played at the Agora. So
That's a pretty famous name, Cleveland venue, right?
yes, it is.
I mean, I even know that one, and I don't really do concerts.
Yeah, the Agora Ballroom is kind of a big deal. I think once Kez realized that, all the people that kind of do the live performing arts thing in Cleveland, like, they all came from B-Dub. They're feeling a little better about things.
How was the program there? I mean, I knew there was concern about that music program, like continuing or lasting or what?
Yeah, there's still some, shall we say, financial insecurities, but it's not as bad as it was.
Okay, it's not going
The
away anytime soon.
No, the financial insecurities are a direct result of the previous president of the university.
Gotta love that situation.
Not that he was doing anything that you would call illegal, but he was definitely not making choices with the best interests of the people he was employed by. So,
I don't know how far behind I am, but I keep seeing announcements or details about a Darth Maul series or movie coming.
Yeah,
I think it's 3D animated, right?
I guess.
It's like Clone Wars style, but I did see that Sam Witwer is voicing Maul, so that's promising.
I don't know who that is.
You ever watch the show Being Human? The vampire, ghost, and werewolf, the roommates.
No.
It was a British show that Sci-Fi kind of took up. He played the vampire character.
Gotcha.
You'd recognize him if you've seen him. He's
probably
been around. The Star Wars video game where Darth Vader has the apprentice that kind of rebels against him.
Yeah.
Sam Witwer did motion capture and I think voice for that character.
Oh, very cool.
So, but yeah, he's like all the scenes you'd ever see of Darth Maul in Clone Wars. He's the voice actor that played him.
Interesting.
Yeah, really brought a lot of, I would say, redemption to that character because, especially if you know the non-canon origin of the character from some of the books.
Yeah.
He was never meant to be much more than an assassin, so
Right.
and that he got kind of a rebirth or a reimagining in the Clone Wars series was kind of cool.
Yeah, I like the fact that they didn't let him, getting cut in half stop them from making a good character.
Yeah, and it actually made him more. And it definitely gave the character depth and something to. I mean, I'm Sith. We need to get a revenge against the Jedi. It's pretty weak, but I was cut in half by Obi-Wan. Where the fuck is he? I want to hurt him. It's much better motivation in my mind. And
I agree.
I see Anna Taylor-Joy is attached to playing Ventress, or rumored to be in talks to play Ventress, which I've seen some, it looks like AI mock-up of her as Ventress, and it looks pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm hopeful.
Her facial structure with those like kind of big eyes she has really lends well to Ventress's bald pate and kind of face paint.
Yeah.
Really stands out. So yeah, that would be fun.
Yep.
We need some Star Wars products that are entertaining.
Yes.
We need maybe some, not so far as fan service, but we can lean into that lane a bit. Kind of need to bring back some of the fun before you.
I agree.
You try to teach us what you think Star Wars is again.
Bring back the fun, you say? Well,
yeah.
All right.
Oh, Dylan's here. Okay, yeah.
So, you guys know I have been doing this for a while, and I share with you every once in a while one of the like dumb ads I've been throwing up with the podcast. I'm especially pleased with this week's.
Okay.
Have you ever wanted to take a chance and test your mettle in one of our dungeons, but your more cautious inclinations restrained your adventurous spirit? Have you considered adventuring with the safety of an experienced guide? Pop has been adventuring since most of your grandparents' grandparents were out there adventuring, and so he's seen and forgotten more than most men could hope to learn in a lifetime. With discount and group rates available, what have you got to lose? Come on down to Pop Hops, where we take full responsibility for your excitement, entertainment, and fun. Pop Hops assumes no actual responsibility for your excitement, entertainment, and/or fun, and further is not liable for any lost or damaged objects or adventurers, and safety is anything but guaranteed.
Nice.
That quality.
Yes, I approve. That's great.
I was like,
And actually, it's funny because Karen mentioned Pop Pop, who she doesn't even know, because I was telling her the story about the tip your Amazon driver and Dylan saying, "Where'd you read about this, Grandpa?" And she goes, "Wait, they didn't call you Pop Pop?" I'm like, "No, I think I soured them on calling me that once I made a character named that." But yes, well done, excellent.
I was just like,
Nice.
he's in there, and
He's a friend of the owner, so
fleecing people. This is absolutely some bullshit that he would do, running a tour guide
Fuck yeah.
service, because a successful venture is the tour guide making it back. It's better if the guests make it back, but the
money's already spent. Who cares?
Right. But since everybody paid up front, even if the guide doesn't make it back, it's not a huge loss.
True.
Pop Pop's always going to come out ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. Wild shit.
The only thing that'd make it better is if it was Pop Pop Tours, brought to you by Fairless Industries.
Oh. Jesus, Fairless Industries.
Holdings, I think, probably
Probably, yeah.
fits better. But I was trying to think of a word, but
I'm envisioning a new governing body that it has some shady shenanigans associated with it, but I don't know much else about it.
I think if you want to call it shady, by the just being in association with the dungeon, it'd have to be a competing competing property, because they're already pretty shady.
This is more the world at large. The High Breeze High Council. I don't think that's ever anything that we had talked about or had discussed, but
there's a royal family in High Breeze, correct?
Yeah, there's a royal family. There's a
so it'd be more like a
house
British
and
kind
class. Yeah, ish.
Like
was how I.
There's a council of citizens who.
No.
Have a voice. Elites, nobles, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The elites have seats, and they have a number of seats based on if it's a major or a small, major or minor house kind of thing.
Honestly, I would see an almost mirrored setup on the upper and lower levels.
Probably.
Where you've got the essentially like the prince's house and the pauper's house.
Yes, but nobody gives two fucks about the pauper house,
unless the pauper house is the Brotherhood, like kind of secret puppet. Of
course it is.
A secret puppet agency.
Of course it is.
This shit writes itself.
I mean, Fairless has plans upon plans within plans.
And none of which risk himself.
Oh, it's a slow day?
Correct. Yes, it's a slow day. I always envisioned Fairless as my version of Akodo Kage from L5R.
Okay.
Because Kage was, this master orator, super cool old guy that everybody loved. Oh, he was also a Kolot. And just, pulled the strings on everything.
My necromancer was kind of Fulang.
Okay.
The guy who inherited the Syndax Empire.
Yeah. Well, I
The
mean,
Syndax, the
inherited in
character
air
we can't
quotes.
use because I stole the name.
I mean, we can still use him. We just have to change the spelling.
Yeah, and not use him in the title. I think that makes you pretty impervious.
I don't know.
Well, it's also not. I mean, we've also got the names and similarities, likenesses, living and dead, and real and fictional, and all that bullshit. The disclaimers,
Yeah.
because
Right.
It's an obscure name that people would have to search to find where it came from. And if we spelled it differently, they may never find it.
Yep.
oh my god, I got to tell you guys about a movie I watched so that you know not to watch it.
Okay.
That won't stop Chad.
It
You're
is
just
the-
ensuring he's going to watch it.
All right. So, did you know that there was a live-action Ghost in the Shell movie?
Yes.
No.
Well,
Yeah.
now you're aware. It's got Scarlett Johansson. She
Johansson, yeah.
plays the Major.
Huh.
It's about
You're already out.
I mean, I was never like the biggest Ghost in the Shell fan as it was.
It's a solid story.
Yeah, it's a solid anime.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
okay.
Here's
it's
the
decent.
problem with the movie. The movie's a fucking this was a goddamn mess.
Well, it's about as much Ghost in a Shell as the Eon Flux movie was Eon Flux. So
yeah, I mean the characters are only loosely like the characters from the anime. It's oh man. I was furious from the 30 seconds in. I'm fucking furious.
I've seen it, so yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Because for like what feels like 100 years now, Project 2517 has been a thing. That was a password 20 years ago. For probably 5 or 6 or 7 years, far longer than it should have been. And in the live action movie, it's Project 2571, and it made me so fucking furious.
Why?
Because that's not the right number.
Oh,
That's a significant change.
they transpose two numbers to still make it 50 years in the future.
But it's like
It's an effort.
It didn't have anything to do with the year, though.
That number meant something to you. I know.
I get it.
I get it.
That was the name of the project file for the AI.
So they wanted to pitch the movie even further into the future.
So, but they changed the number and made it for no reason. Like their change served nothing. And it
Well,
wasn't
tell me
like
all about it all.
It was just to illustrate they did not understand the source material, Chad.
And it wasn't and that was not the only time that they mentioned it. It wasn't like a one and done thing. It came up multiple times throughout. So it was a conscious choice that they stuck with.
Okay.
And fuck them for it. But like the plot was incomprehensible. The acting existed.
Okay.
They used lights in some of the scenes. It featured special effects.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe the thing you're trying to say is it was a movie.
Yes, it had all of the hallmarks of a movie, and as to whether or not I would recommend it, I would not.
Okay.
So if you have seen it, I'm sorry. If you haven't seen it, you're not missing out.
Okay. So I have another movie to kind of piggyback off of that.
Go for it, because I got another one to piggyback off yours.
Good. So we know I like the bad movies. I like the cheesy horror comedy, bad to be bad on purpose.
Velocipaster, yes.
Yes. I found this movie on Tubi called Zombie Apache.
I think they're just making shit for Chad. Does it say produced for Kreider? I mean, not by Kreider, for Kreider?
I think that is the category.
I think so, yeah.
So-
It has to be.
Movies for Chad.
Why
Yes,
would that
like-
exist other than for Chad?
Right. Like, this is such a ridiculous premise. But so you hear that title and you're thinking, oh, this is going to be a zombie movie about a Native American, right?
No, it's a zombie movie about a helicopter.
Nope.
Okay. That was my
It's a
guess.
zombie movie about a
Viking?
Yes.
Do they not know what an Apache is?
Obviously.
No. So the Viking was killed by an Apache.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
So then, in the modern time,
so often.
yes, in the modern time, this company is trying to build a casino, and they can't build their casino because there is a Viking burial ground where this Viking who was murdered by an Apache that nobody knew where he died was buried at. And I wish I was joking about the plot. But they really talk about the Viking who was killed by the Apache and nobody knew where he died. But that's where he's buried.
But, okay.
They never tell you anything about, like, well, how did they get the body back? Why did the person that brought them the body not tell them anything about where he died? All this kind of shit, right? Like, it is just meaningless garbage going on here. That movie was so bad, I fell asleep, woke up, still knew what was going on, and I slept for like 45 minutes.
Oh, shit. They really moved that plot along, huh?
Yeah, they really moved the plot along real fast. Oh my God, that movie was so bad, not funny, needlessly long. I will never watch another Zombie Apache movie.
Wait, they're
Especially
making
because,
a sequel?
I mean, the credits end with them saying, "See you in the next one." And my thought is,
and your thought was, this is just a money laundering scheme.
Right, like, who the fuck wanted this? Who the fuck wants a second one? Because this is bad.
Perhaps they go to the Uwe Boll School of Film Marketing.
Oh, man. Where they openly admit that they're laundering money for crime families.
Hey, it gets a borderline incoherent movie every couple of years, and sometimes that makes it all worthwhile.
Maybe. Oh my god. Uwe Boll. God damn you. Now I'm gonna have his movies rolling through my brain the rest of the night.
Blood Rain.
That movie is so bad.
It's the only one that comes to mind.
So, other movie that I watched the new Running Man.
How is that?
I've heard good things about this from some people.
So a couple. I mean, going into it, I knew a couple of things. I know how the book ends.
Right.
I know how the original movie ends.
Right.
They make some choices with how they end this.
Of course.
In an attempt to potentially set up a franchise. This one, it didn't do real well in the theater, so I don't think that's probably going to happen.
Who starred in this?
Probably not.
Glenn Powell.
Okay.
It's a fun. I mean, it's a popcorny action movie. Coleman Domingo is fucking over the top as the fucking TV host.
Awesome.
Josh Brolin is just fucking slimy as a TV exec. He's just gross.
Okay.
Just as a human being. But the stakes feel legitimate. It's like it doesn't feel like the moments where it slows down are measured. Like it's
okay.
Because there's quite a bit of action, being as it is Running Man.
Right.
But there are some periods where there's a little less of that. But there's some quality action scenes.
Okay. I'll have to check it out. It's on Amazon, or is that on HBO?
Paramount.
Oh, well, then I guess I'm not going to check it out.
Well, it might be on something else. I saw it on Paramount.
Okay. Okay.
I may actually go to the theater before the end of the month, guys.
For what?
Melania.
Shh, you aren't supposed to tell.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, the new Scream movie comes out this month.
Yeah.
Featuring the return of both Neve Campbell and Matthew Lillard.
But Matthew Lillard died.
See, they never confirmed that, and that's always been a fun fan theory that he's always just been out there somewhere. So it looks like the narrative they're building is that he was in a mental institution.
Mm-hmm.
That tracks. That dude could totally pull off crazy. And I'm not saying that as a hater. I'm saying that as I'm a fan. He is a well-established geek in a lot of genres that I enjoy. So
delete.
But a very popular fan theory has always been that Stu has lived.
Huh. I don't know if I like the idea that Stu would live. It's just.
I don't think I've ever watched a Scream movie. So
I really enjoyed the first one a lot. Second one was okay. Third one felt like utter trash. And that's where I stopped.
and the premise is people who are a fan of horror movies start getting killed by masked killer. This is the premise, or as I have understood it.
It's
By
not
someone who's not
necessarily.
seen it?
It's not necessarily just fans of horror movies who are being murdered.
Okay.
It's being murdered to position yourself as the final girl.
Yeah.
This is the people's goal?
Yes.
Okay. So why are there men in the show knowing that they're going to
Well,
die?
no. I mean, a final girl is just the trope, but I mean,
Okay.
it's that idea of being
It's not gender specific.
I mean,
It is.
they don't call it final. They don't really use the term final boy.
Okay.
Although they have started
Is-
using the term Scream Kings.
Yeah, okay.
Is it still a trope? Have sex, get killed?
Always.
Okay.
Yep.
Virginity is your only pathway to surviving the monster.
Well, it's not just it's not the sex, it's the sin.
Oh, okay.
It's all an
was
allegory on sin.
Okay. Makes it religious.
Of course. It's gotta be. Because everything is.
Just not every one.
No. Well, I think that's probably been a show.
I am inclined to agree, and both of us are here.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry, this was cooking in my head, so we can leave right after this. But has there been any horror movies where Jesus was the zombie that came back, but also went after them for moral reasons too?
There hasn't been, only because you haven't made it yet.
Well, I'm
Correct.
sure somebody's done that, but just saying.
Not that I have seen in circulation, and I would like to think I've seen quite a few that would be in circulation.
Okay, well, somebody should do it.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna kill audio, but stick around because I gotta tell you guys what happened with Nicole that I can't tell you on the air.
Okay.